Who hasn't faced the challenge of navigating a friendship that feels a bit off? Friendships are meant to enrich our lives, offering support, joy, and companionship. But what happens when they start to drain our energy instead? Recognizing toxic behaviors in friendships is crucial for maintaining our emotional health and ensuring our social circles contribute positively to our lives. These behaviors can range from subtle signs of disrespect to more overt acts like manipulation or constant criticism. By understanding what makes a friendship toxic, we can make informed decisions about which relationships to nurture and which to reevaluate. Now, let's explore the 13 toxic friendship behaviors you should be aware of to protect your well-being and cultivate healthier relationships. 1. Negativity. A friend who constantly radiates negativity can significantly impact your energy and overall mood. When someone is always focusing on the bad, it can be draining and often contagious, influencing your own perspective and mental state. It's vital to seek out and cultivate relationships with individuals who bring positivity into your life, those who inspire you, encourage your growth, and see the glass as half full. Studies have shown that exposure to persistent negativity can lead to increased stress, which adversely affects your mental and physical health. This can manifest in symptoms like headaches, insomnia, and a weakened immune system. Moreover, a negative environment can stunt personal growth and hinder your ability to tackle life's challenges with a balanced, optimistic outlook. Surrounding yourself with positive people not only enhances your mood, but also supports your overall well-being, enabling you to lead a more fulfilled and stoic life. Stoicism teaches the value of focusing on what can be controlled, encouraging us to minimize the time spent with those who sap our energy and distort our perception of reality. Instead, by choosing friends who uplift and support us, we can maintain a clearer, more positive view of the world, making it easier to manage adversity and maintain tranquility. This doesn't mean shunning all who have bad days, but rather being mindful of the overall influence someone has on your life. 2. Lack of support. True friends stand by you during your highs and lows. Providing support is fundamental in any meaningful friendship. When you face life's challenges, having a friend who listens and shows genuine concern can make a significant difference. However, if a friend consistently fails to offer support or dismisses your feelings, it may undermine your confidence and emotional well-being. Research indicates that having supportive friendships can enhance our stress resilience, meaning we're better equipped to cope with stressful situations. In contrast, unsupportive relationships can increase feelings of loneliness and anxiety, leading to higher cortisol levels, the body's main stress hormone. This can affect everything from your immune system to your ability to make decisions and solve problems. In the context of Stoicism, support from friends is not about merely consoling you, but about helping you face reality with greater strength and virtue. A lack of support from a friend can force you into isolation, making it more difficult to see situations clearly and respond to them effectively. The Stoic approach would advise us to seek friends who not only share our values, but also strengthen our ability to deal with life pragmatically. Therefore, in cultivating friendships, it's crucial to assess the consistency of support provided. Friendships should be a source of mutual encouragement and understanding. Without these, the relationship may not only fail to contribute to your growth, but could actively impede it, highlighting the importance of reciprocal emotional support in maintaining healthy, uplifting relationships. 3. Self-centeredness. In any healthy friendship, balance is key. It's about give and take. When a friend focuses predominantly on their own needs and interests, ignoring yours, it disrupts this balance, turning what should be a supportive relationship into a one-sided affair. This type of behavior can lead to feelings of neglect and insignificance, which are harmful to one's emotional health. Studies highlight that balanced reciprocal interactions in friendships are crucial for emotional stability. These interactions help reduce stress and improve overall mental health by providing a sense of value and belonging. In contrast, dealing with a self-centered friend can increase feelings of stress and anxiety, as the emotional burden of the relationship falls disproportionately on one side. Over time, this can contribute to emotional exhaustion and decrease in self-esteem, as constant, unreciprocated emotional investment can leave you feeling undervalued and overlooked. From a Stoic perspective, maintaining a friendship with someone who is self-absorbed is impractical and unwise. Stoicism teaches the importance of mutual respect and consideration in relationships, advocating for a realistic assessment of friendships. If a friend cannot engage in a mutual exchange of interests and support, it may be wise to reconsider the value and impact of the relationship on your life. Thus, fostering relationships that are mutually enriching and respectful is not only beneficial for your emotional well-being, but also aligned with living a stoic, balanced life. 4. Dishonesty. Honesty is not merely a virtue, it is the very foundation that strengthens and stabilizes a friendship. When a friend repeatedly lies or deceives, it erodes trust, creating cracks in the foundation of your relationship. Continuous dishonesty from a friend can lead to significant emotional turmoil, as trust is critical for emotional security and interpersonal connections. Psychologically, being lied to can trigger a range of negative emotions, from confusion and self-doubt to anger and sadness, ultimately impacting your mental health. Research has shown that exposure to deceit can increase stress, cause anxiety, and lead to feelings of betrayal, which, if persistent, can contribute to long-term psychological distress. In Stoicism, honesty is not only a moral duty, but also a practical strategy for reducing unnecessary emotional disturbances. Stoics believe that embracing truth, even when it's uncomfortable, leads to a more authentic and tranquil life. By fostering honesty, friends can tackle challenges together, reinforcing their bond and trust in each other. Conversely, a pattern of deceit can compel one to continuously question the authenticity of the friendship and the integrity of the friend involved. If you find yourself constantly doubting a friend's honesty, it might be time to assess whether the relationship is beneficial to your well-being. In essence, a friendship plagued by dishonesty is not only detrimental to your emotional health, but also incompatible with Stoic principles, which champion the pursuit of truth and integrity in all aspects of life. 5. Jealousy. Occasional jealousy is a common human emotion, but when it dominates a friendship, it can transform a supportive space into a toxic environment. A friend who is constantly jealous or views every success of yours as a competition can make you feel like you need to downplay your achievements or even your happiness to avoid conflict. This strain not only damages the camaraderie and trust in the relationship, but also impacts your mental well-being. Psychologists assert that chronic jealousy in any relationship can lead to increased anxiety and depression, affecting how individuals perceive their own worth and interact in other relationships. Furthermore, jealousy triggers stress responses that over time can contribute to a range of physical and psychological problems, including disrupted sleep patterns and an impaired immune system. Stoic philosophy advises us to avoid relationships that disturb our inner peace and encourage negative emotions like envy. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to focus on fostering personal virtues and mutual respect, essential for healthy and uplifting friendships. A friend constantly competing with you does not value your happiness or success, which are key elements of a fulfilling relationship. Therefore, Identifying and addressing jealousy in friendships is crucial for maintaining not only personal tranquility, but also for ensuring the longevity and quality of the relationship. Thus, real friendship should celebrate each other's successes openly and joyfully, without reservations or bitterness, reflecting a true understanding and appreciation of each other's value. 6. Disrespect. Respect is a cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. When a friend consistently shows disrespect, whether through words or actions, it signals a fundamental problem in the friendship that can lead to a toxic environment. Disrespect can manifest as belittling comments, disregard for your feelings, or undermining your achievements, each of which chips away at your self-esteem and trust in the relationship. The psychological impact of such behavior can be profound. Studies have shown that individuals who frequently experience disrespect from peers are more likely to develop stress, anxiety, and depression. These emotional states can have tangible effects on physical health, including increased heart rate, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system due to prolonged stress. Stoicism teaches the importance of maintaining dignity and self-respect in the face of adverse behaviors and emphasizes the need for relationships that are based on mutual respect and virtue. If a friend cannot offer basic respect, it challenges the very essence of friendship and personal well-being. A Stoic approach would advise reassessing such relationships and considering the removal of persistently disrespectful individuals from your life to preserve your mental peace and dignity. In essence, fostering and insisting on respect in friendships isn't just about ensuring fair treatment, but about nurturing a relationship in which both parties can thrive, feel valued, and contribute positively to each other's lives. 7. Manipulation. Manipulation in friendships, where one person uses emotional leverage to influence or control another, is a clear indicator of an unhealthy dynamic. This behavior may involve guilt-tripping, gaslighting, or leveraging insecurities to sway decisions and actions to their favor. Such manipulative actions are not only unethical, but also harmful to the psychological well-being of the one being manipulated. According to psychological studies, enduring manipulation can lead to increased anxiety, decreased self-esteem, and a sense of lost autonomy. Over time, this can contribute to chronic stress, which is known to negatively impact both mental and physical health, including issues like digestive problems, insomnia, and heart disease. Stoicism, which emphasizes the importance of personal virtue and rational thinking, would advise against allowing oneself to be manipulated. It encourages the cultivation of self-awareness and resilience, empowering individuals to recognize manipulative behaviors and assert their right to make independent choices. Stoics believe in maintaining control over one's own actions and reactions, striving for a life where personal peace and virtue are not compromised by external influences. If you find yourself frequently questioning your feelings or decisions due to a friend's influence, it might be time to re-evaluate the dynamics of the friendship. Healthy friendships should be based on transparency, mutual respect, and freedom, allowing both individuals to express themselves openly and make decisions without fear of emotional retaliation. 8. Gossip. Trust is the bedrock of any friendship, and confidentiality is a critical component of that trust. When a friend consistently engages in gossip or shares your private information with others, it not only breaches this trust, but also creates an atmosphere of insecurity and doubt. Such actions can severely affect your ability to trust others and can increase feelings of vulnerability and betrayal. Psychologically, being the subject of gossip can lead to social anxiety and stress, as it puts you in a position where you feel judged or exposed in your social circles. This constant stress can have negative health implications, including increased risk of depression and anxiety. From a Stoic perspective, gossip is considered not only harmful, but also a distraction from personal growth and ethical living. Stoics emphasize focusing on one's own character and actions rather than involving oneself in the unnecessary details of others' lives. If you find that a friend repeatedly gossips, it's essential to consider how this behavior affects your peace of mind and your other relationships. Healthy friendships are characterized by respect, privacy, and mutual trust, where personal matters are handled with discretion and sensitivity. By maintaining these values, friends can support each other's well-being and foster a more secure and positive environment. Thus, addressing and rectifying the issue of gossip within a friendship is crucial for maintaining its health and longevity, ensuring that all interactions contribute positively to each other's lives. 9. Constant criticism. While constructive criticism is essential for personal growth, continuous negative feedback can have a damaging effect on self-esteem and create a hostile environment. If a friend regularly focuses on your faults without acknowledging your strengths, it can become a source of significant emotional distress. This relentless criticism can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, which are known to foster anxiety and depression. Psychological studies indicate that such environments can trigger the body's stress response, leading to chronic stress if endured over a prolonged period. This stress can manifest physically, affecting sleep, increasing blood pressure, and weakening the immune system. In the framework of Stoicism, excessive criticism is viewed as a distraction from focusing on personal virtues and improving one's rational capabilities. Stoics advocate for the development of resilience and the importance of understanding one's own value independently of others' opinions. A Stoic approach would suggest reassessing relationships that are disproportionately critical and considering whether they encourage growth or diminish personal well-being. True friends should balance criticism with encouragement and recognize each other's efforts and improvements. They should foster an environment where feedback is given in a supportive, not debilitating manner. This balance is crucial not only for maintaining healthy relationships, but also for ensuring that interactions with friends contribute positively to one's psychological resilience and overall happiness. 10. Ignoring boundaries. Respecting personal boundaries is essential in any healthy friendship. When a friend constantly ignores these boundaries, it can lead to feelings of disrespect and intrusion, signaling a toxic relationship dynamic. Personal boundaries might include physical space, emotional needs, or even your time. Violations of these boundaries often result in stress and discomfort, which, if persistent, can affect mental health. Psychological research underscores the importance of boundaries for personal well-being, showing that individuals with respected boundaries exhibit lower levels of stress and higher satisfaction in relationships. Conversely, when boundaries are consistently overlooked, it can lead to emotional fatigue, increased anxiety, and diminished self-esteem, as one may feel their personal needs and space are not valued or recognized. From a Stoic perspective, respecting boundaries is not only about maintaining individual peace, but also about fostering respect and virtue in interactions. Stoicism teaches us to control our responses and respect others' limits as a reflection of our own self-control and understanding. If a friend cannot honor your boundaries, it reflects a lack of consideration and might necessitate a conversation about mutual respect, or even re-evaluation of the friendship's value. Healthy friendships thrive on mutual respect for personal boundaries where both parties feel secure and valued. This respect forms the foundation for a strong, supportive relationship that encourages personal growth and emotional stability. 11. Unreliability. Reliability is a cornerstone of trust in any friendship. When a friend consistently fails to follow through on commitments, it not only creates inconvenience, but also breeds stress and tension within the relationship. This kind of unreliability can leave you feeling unsure about relying on them in the future, which can erode the trust that forms the basis of a strong friendship. Chronic unreliability in a friend can lead to increased anxiety, as you may constantly wonder whether they will come through for you in important moments. Over time, this stress can have physical and emotional health implications, such as increased heart rate and feelings of frustration or sadness. Psychologically, having reliable social connections is linked to better emotional health, lower levels of stress, and improved overall well-being. In contrast, dealing with unreliable friends can contribute to feelings of loneliness and isolation. According to Stoic philosophy, peace of mind comes from spending less on the unreliable aspects of our environment, including people. Stoics would advise focusing on what is within one's control and reducing expectations from those who consistently let you down. This adjustment can help maintain your mental balance and ensure your emotional energy is invested in more reliable and supportive relationships. Friendships should offer a mutual sense of dependability and support, where both friends are committed to being there for each other. If this balance is consistently off, it might be time to address the issue directly or reconsider the friendship's role in your life. 12. Taking advantage. In any healthy friendship, generosity should be a two-way street, characterized by mutual giving and receiving. However, when a friend consistently takes advantage of your kindness, whether it's borrowing money without returning it, demanding excessive favors, or leveraging your time without reciprocation, it can lead to feelings of being used and unappreciated. This behavior not only strains the friendship, but also impacts your emotional and potentially financial well-being. Being repeatedly taken advantage of can result in psychological stress, which manifests as anxiety, frustration, or a decrease in self-esteem. Such stress, if chronic, can lead to more serious health issues, including depression and high blood pressure. Psychologists emphasize that balanced relationships, where both parties' needs are met, are crucial for mental health and well-being. Stoicism teaches the importance of wisdom and self-respect in relationships, advocating for a measured and thoughtful response to such situations. If a friend consistently exhibits exploitative behavior, it may be necessary to reassess the dynamics of the relationship. Stoics would suggest setting clear boundaries or even distancing oneself from relationships that are disproportionately take-oriented to preserve one's tranquility and dignity. True friendship should enrich your life, offering support and joy rather than depleting your resources. If this balance is consistently absent, it is important to consider whether the friendship genuinely serves your well-being or if it has become a source of stress and negativity. 13. Lack of communication. Effective communication is the lifeblood of any strong friendship. It enables understanding, fosters trust, and strengthens connections. When a friend constantly avoids communicating or neglects your attempts to reach out, it not only creates confusion, but also breeds mistrust and dissatisfaction within the relationship. This lack of communication can leave you feeling isolated and undervalued, significantly impacting your emotional well-being. Psychological research supports that good communication in friendships is linked to higher levels of happiness and lower levels of stress. Conversely, poor communication can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and feelings of loneliness, all of which contribute to stress and anxiety. Over time, this stress can take a toll on both mental and physical health, potentially leading to issues like depression and decreased immune function. According to Stoic philosophy, clear and honest communication is essential for maintaining not only personal virtue, but also for nurturing meaningful relationships. Stoics advocate confronting issues directly and with integrity, emphasizing that one should have the courage to express feelings and concerns openly and respectfully. If communication gaps persist despite efforts to bridge them, it may be necessary to evaluate the viability of the friendship. Friendships thrive on reciprocal exchange and understanding, and when these are consistently absent, the relationship may no longer be beneficial. It's important to have friends with whom you can communicate openly and who make an effort to understand and connect with you, ensuring a mutually supportive and enriching relationship. We've uncovered 13 toxic behaviors that can impact friendships. If you recognize these in your relationships, consider how you might foster healthier connections. Like this video, subscribe to The Stoicist, and share it with friends who could also benefit. Together, let's cultivate stronger, healthier friendships.